In today's very rainy video, we're going to be doing a video on the best lots to build on in Easton Park with the best views, right? Because this is a great weather for me to showcase views on a video format. What we're going to do is look at, there's two spots in Easton Park with Highland and then also with Brookfield and Perry that I really want to showcase to y'all, and just to kind of give y'all an idea of lot premiums, what the incentives are from each builder, and personally why I think, as a resident and a realtor that's done a lot of business here, I think these are the best lots. We're going to get after it right now. Hey, Daniel here, local Easton Park real estate expert. If you're thinking of making a move to the Easton Park neighborhood, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on the latest real estate news. I typically post once a week on this channel, and it'll be market reports in the neighborhood, it'll be best deals, builder spotlights. So again, if you're really considering Easton Park as a place to buy or sell, definitely subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on that. You know, as a teacher for 10 years before I jumped into real estate, I was actually a music teacher for 10 years before I made the switch. And I found that a lot of the skills and values that help me be successful as an educator for my students have helped me be successful as a real estate agent for my clients. Honesty, hard work, effective communication, and truly caring about my clients is still extremely important to me. So it doesn't matter if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days or even a year. I have a lot of people reaching out, and we do to-be-builts, and it's 9 months down the road. You can always give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. It's really never too early to start that conversation, mainly so you can get a better idea of timelines and what to expect, and I can also keep an eye out for you if I see any potential deals that'll work for you. But please reach out, happy to start that conversation and help you any way I can. So today's video, I had to pivot a little bit. My initial idea was I was going to do a video based on a certain price range in Easton Park, tour those homes, but it's been raining like crazy. My schedule is extremely packed this week with appointments, but I don't want to skip a video. I don't want to skip a week. So today what we're going to do is I've driven by Highland, Brookfield, and Perry, spoken with their sales reps, got updates on the incentives they're offering. And then there's just certain lots that I know are still for sale, and they're definitely the best lots to build on. And also they have inventory homes being built out here too. So that's what we're going to tour. I apologize if you're not seeing a great view per se, but I'll have my editor put maps on the screen so you'll get a better idea, and we'll talk through it. So let's jump into it. So the first part of Easton Park we're checking out today is Prospect Park. We have quite a few builders building out in Prospect Park. We have Brookfield 50-foot homes, Perry 60-foot, Taylor Morrison 60-foot, and then Highland 50-foot homes. I chose Highland because they have the last greenbelt lots available. It used to be on the road called Dingo Drive. Taylor Morrison and Perry had those greenbelt lots. Those have all been bought up, and so really there's only 3 left, and they're all Highland as of recording. And so that's what we're going to be looking at today. The lot premiums for Highland, these lots are between 20 to 30,000. And then the price range in general for a Highland home, you're going to be looking at the high 500,000s to low 600,000s. They're usually between 580 to 630. Obviously, if you build, you can raise that price or lower as much as you want because you can have choice in the upgrades. Their incentives right now are 45,000 towards closing, buying the rate down, etc. So pretty comparable, honestly, to what we're seeing with the other builders. But you have 45,000 that Highland's offering. 10,000 of that is if you use their lender. You can use whichever lender you want. You just lose that 10,000 incentive. So this is the beautiful view from my car. I do apologize, y'all, but you can see on the map on the screen kind of where we are in Prospect Park. And so I'm just going to talk a little bit about why I like these lots in particular. First off, we are close to Apogee, which is going to be a pretty main road. It's going to connect up down to Slaughter. Slaughter's going to be right down there when they continue it east, and so Slaughter's going to connect 183 going east. But we're far enough away from that road where it's really quiet. And honestly, when I've shown these lots and we're standing outside, you see the cars go by, but you don't hear them. And definitely when we add more houses on this street, I think this is going to be a really nice private lot. I don't have any rear neighbor, right? Obviously, it's that greenbelt. And then past the trees there is at Balboa Park, which is Newmark and Pacesetter. But they're never going to do anything with the trees here. That's protected green space. And so this is a really nice lot also because it's a wedge shape. You can kind of see that on the map there. And so you're going to have a little bit more space in the front of the house. and just a little bit more space between your neighbors there too. That's why this one is at 30,000. But my opinion, honestly, with lot premiums is it doesn't really matter to me what the lot premium is. It matters because that's going to be baked into the final purchase price. So if a lot premium is 10, 20, 30,000, well, am I getting a great greenbelt look? Am I getting a really good view, really good privacy? Is it a quiet street? Is there going to be a lot of people driving on that street? Am I in a cul-de-sac? I start thinking about those things, and more often than not, the higher lot premium makes it worth it. Because if you try to be, very frugal and go, well, I'm going to get a $0 lot premium, okay, well, you're going to have not a good privacy. You're going to be right on your neighbor, and it's going to hurt when it comes time to resell the home or sell the home down the road, because what do they say? Location, location, location. So picking the location, I think, is incredibly important for how much you enjoy the home and for the ease of selling it and the value that people place on it down the road. But cool. That's Highland. Again, I apologize for the rain. I know you're not seeing the greatest view, but it is important to know, if nothing else, that this is the last street. This is called Palace Cat, Pallas, in Prospect. And these are the last, lots available. You can already start building to the left of here with this greenbelt view. And then the only other ones that'll be available in Prospect are going to be backing up to a road, which I've had builder reps tell me, yeah, you don't have a rear neighbor. Yeah, but there's a road. So I always advise against that when you can do that. But cool, this is a great spot here. Now we're going to go to Pilot Park, which is actually the highest elevation in Easton Park, where on a not cloudy day like this, you can actually see downtown. So let's go check out those lots now. So the other section we're in now is Pilot Park. Like I said, this is the highest elevation, so definitely the best views in general up here. This is actually where I live, and what drew me here was the views. Perry sells 40-foot homes here, and then 40-foot lots, and then Brookfield is the other builder. So those are the two that build up here. Right now, they have the exact same incentives. 35,000 flex if you do one of their inventory homes, which you're probably gonna get the lowest price on if you do inventory, or 40,000 if you do their to-be-built. Now, all of this is negotiable, right? I'm sure we could get it a little bit higher on the flex side for how much they're offering. As far as the price, Perry's gonna be a little bit more expensive. Their price range is about 500 to 570 in this area. And then Brookfield, for a decent view, you're gonna be in the high 400,000s, maybe right up to 500,000 if you go the to-be-built route. But what I like about this area is you have a couple options. So looking out this way first, these are actually two Perry lots that look out east. And so you can't see it right now, but the Coda Circuit of the Americas Tower is right over there. But also, most importantly, the neighborhood behind this is a KB Homes community. It's completed. And so you don't have to wonder, okay, well, the house behind me, how big is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a one-story? You can see that. And so you just imagine putting a 6-foot fence at the end of this lot, you're just gonna have sky. There's no rear neighbor because they're so much lower here. Also, the benefit of the backyard facing east is in the evenings when you're most likely to use your backyard, you grill, have friends over, you're gonna have natural shade because the sun's gonna be setting in front of your house, not behind it. So those definitely are nice ones. Perry, I believe their lot premiums are around 15,000. But again, lot premiums are never a reason that dissuade me from wanting to go that to. I think the lot is the most important aspect. You can see they're building quite a bit, but just go further up so you can see where we are. So these are also Perry lots. I think these are fantastic. You can see the streets. There's one more street that way, and then we get to McKinney Falls Crossing Parkway. These houses are definitely dropped more. These two are actually right next to it, so that's literally the rear neighbor you'd have. So you still have a lot of sky above with the 6-foot tall fence. And then I really wish they didn't put this apartment complex right there, because we're just not seeing downtown, which is right there on that corner. Further down this street, we do have Brookfield further down here. So if you did want something, we can actually drive there right now. If you did want a lower priced home, but you're still trying to get that elevated height, these two lots are Brookfield available to be built on. And Yeah, you can definitely tell a difference, right? So we're actually much lower, and so that house is a lot closer to eye level. Again, not a huge, huge problem. If a fence coming up, you're just going to see the top of that house. The next house they build here, still mostly sky. And so the other added benefit, which hopefully you can see on screen, is that these lots are about 20 feet deeper. Just how the topography worked for when they built out these streets. These lots on this side of the road are about 20 feet deeper. So you're going to have a much bigger yard purely because you're on this side of the street. But hopefully this was helpful for y'all. Again, I just wanted to get a video out there and not let the rain be an excuse to not get this done today. And really the most important thing to take away from this is if you are considering building in Easton Park, make sure you reach out to someone that does a lot of work out here, lives out here. There are a lot of realtors out here, so I'm not going to say you have to call me or else you're screwed. They're very competent, great realtors that live in Easton Park. But if you don't know any realtors or you don't already have a realtor you know, like, and trust, then you can always give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. Obviously, that's why I do these videos, right? Is to reach more people, start building those relationships. And I'm really happy with how YouTube has been working for me. I've met a lot of new people, especially in 2026, a lot of new relationships, a lot of new clients. And something that I feel sets me apart from most realtors is you don't stop being my client after we sign a contract. I'm going to help you through the process if you build, through that whole process, and also after closing, most importantly. I'm your realtor for life. So I'm checking in with you annually. Hey, here's your annual real estate review. This is what your house is worth right now. This is how your local market is doing. 5, 10, 15 years down the road, if you start thinking about selling, you're going to have a lot of that information for free that I'm going to keep sending you. And then also helping you with tax protests. Really, I'm just the hotline for if you have a question about your house, you have someone you can text or call real easily. So if that sounds good to you and you're looking for some professional advice on your next real estate purchase or selling, please reach out. Be happy to answer all of your questions, give you my opinion, my thoughts on what I think would be the best course of action for you, and help you make clear and confident decisions, because it's expensive, right? We don't want to go into this with not knowing everything that's available and all the risks that are involved, so that you can make a really confident decision moving forward. But anyway, I can talk for days. I will stop there. But yeah, until next time, hope to see you guys around the neighborhood. Stay dry.